Good afternoon. My name is John. It's a pleasure to meet you. I do work here. I just thought I'd come over. I seen you were taking a look at some of our mechanics picks. Well, what that means is the mechanic, our mechanic has picked out what he feels is the best automobiles on the market, or at least on our lot. He has driven a few of these vehicles personally. He's also, taken a look at performance, safety, features, the works. And this here's what he's chosen for this month. It's true. There are some very fine automobiles on his list. Now, let's just say that if you had to pick one vehicle, or maybe two vehicles from this wall, what would your choices be? That's a great choice. And what about your other one? Well, you have great taste. I can tell already. Me personally, what would I pick? I'm going to pick three. Just because that's how I am. I'd have to go with the Toyota 4Runner, the Toyota pickup truck, or that new Dodge Viper. Maybe the Saab, actually. It'd be a tough choice, that's for sure. But definitely the Toyota 4Runner and the Toyota pickup truck. Well, we have multiple vehicles of different makes and models on our lot outside. Well, one of my favorite vehicles or makes is Toyota. They're really good cars and trucks. Very reliable, sturdy. Performance is fantastic. I see. Yeah, and some, are more interested in American-made cars like Chevy, Ford, such and so forth. I can understand that. There are little mixed reviews on everything. Well, tell you what, if you have time to spare, I'd like to show you some of these vehicles and tell you a little bit more about them. Help you with your search. Great. Then afterwards, once we narrow the field down and pinpoint those perfect vehicles for you, we'll head out to the lot and take a few for a test drive. How's that sound? Perfect. Can I get you a cup of coffee? It's complimentary. Great. Give me just one moment. There you go. Nice fresh cup of coffee. You can add cream or sugar if you'd like. I totally forgot to ask. Okay. I do apologize for that. You are very welcome. All right. Well, let me go get my tablet and a pen. I'm going to take notes. No, it's just I'm going to ask you about your perfect type of vehicle. Color, make, model, year, engine, or you want a V6 or a V8 or a diesel. Things like that. Yeah. I'll be back. Just give me 1 minute and I'm back. Okay, so with a vehicle are things like color, detail, anything like that. Is any of that important to you? Okay. Okay, so let's start with make, model, year, color, okay, so like I was saying, let's start with make and model. Make as in like Ford, Chevy, Toyota, etc. Okay, so Ford, Dodge, Toyota. Okay. And what models would you be interested in? Are you a truck type, or a sedan, a station wagon, sports car? Okay, so truck, sedan, SUV, and sports. Okay. What about a year? Any particular year? We have a lot of used cars on the lot, a lot of 1 to 2 year old vehicles. Okay, so 1994 to now, 1997. And what about colors? Any? Okay, black, green, tan, white. Okay. All right. What about engine type? Okay, so V6 to V8. Diesel's out of the question, huh? I can tend to understand why. Yeah. Okay, what about transmission type? Manual, automatic? Automatic, okay. And what about tires? Do you like some thick, meaty tires, or do you like some street performance styles or tires? Okay, tires with some good tread. Okay. All right, with good tread. All right. Now, if we find you a vehicle today, were you looking to do a trade-in, or are you paying for the whole thing? A trade-in. Okay. And what are you trading in if you find a vehicle? Right, so it's a 1986 Plymouth Horizon. Fun car. I knew somebody who had one, and I've rode in it a couple times. Real fun car. It is. It's almost like a golf cart. Okay, so what color is that? Navy blue. Okay. Navy blue. What kind of condition? Good. Fair. Good. Excellent. Good shape. Okay. It's in good condition. Any rust? No rust. Okay. And what's the engine in that? Okay. All right. And the interior. What color's the interior, and what condition is it in? Okay. tan interior. Excellent condition. Okay. All right. Okay, well, let's take a look at some vehicles. So you said you're interested in Ford, Dodge, and Toyota. All right. Trucks, sedans, SUVs, and sports. Well, your price range. What would your price range be before trade-in? Okay. All right. So, you're not limited to a vehicle. Let's start with a couple trucks. First, sip a good coffee. Okay, so I have two Ford trucks that I'd like to show you and tell you a little bit more about. Alright, so here we have the Ford F-150. When it comes to hauling heavy loads, a Ford F-150 pickup is in a class all by itself, because nothing in its class can compete with a tough Ford pickup in available maximum payload. Longest, deepest cargo box. The Ford F-150 also has a longer, deeper box than anything in its class. A bigger standard 6 with more torque than anyone else's. And standard automatic locking hubs on its 4x4. So if you're looking for a pickup with a bigger box plus more payload, this would be it. So let's see here. Now, if you're looking for a truck that's not so big, you know, a nice medium-sized pickup truck, the Ford Ranger. This is one of those vehicles where you can't judge a book by its cover. Is it small? Of course. Does it lack a few things that the F-150 has? Yes. But this little pickup truck can do more than you think. It's like the little engine that could. When you compare the Ford Ranger XLT with the Chevy S10, you'll find Ranger XLT catches the competition with their prices up and their features down. Best-selling compact truck in America. The Ranger offers something else the competition can't match. The status of being America's best-selling compact truck 3 years running. And you're also the value leader. The toughest competition you have is yourself. Here's some of the features of the Ford Ranger pickup truck. AM, FM stereo cassette, power steering, multi-port electronic fuel injection, rear anti-lock brakes, cast aluminum wheels, tachometer, interval wipers, sliding rear window, gouge package, tinted glass, and more. Now, you said that you weren't interested in Chevy pickup trucks? Okay. Well, we do have some really, really nice Dodge Rams. Now, if you're looking for a powerhouse, I mean, we're talking a tank. The Dodge Ram is a beast. Here we have the Dodge Ram RT. It's a sports car disguised as a pickup. Means it's fast. And if you take a look at the Dodge Ram, beautiful interior. It has suicide doors. The rear doors are, small. Well, some people, don't really like that, so I figured I'd bring it up. Nothing matches the powerful line of Magnum engines with a V6, a choice of 2 V8s, the largest, most powerful gas engine on the market, a 300 horsepower V10 engine. Or you could get a newly refined, and I know you said you weren't into diesel, but more powerful Cummins turbo diesel that delivers an impressive 460 pounds per foot of torque. Dodge Ram has received the J.D. Power and Associates Award for most appealing full-size pickup 3 years in a row. Now, if you can see here, do you mind if I get a little closer? Okay. You see here, Ram Quad Cab's 4 doors open to a remarkable spacious interior, a newly redesigned instrument panel, and a new standard passenger side airbag. So, plenty of safety features as well as comfort. I agree. If you're going to use this to travel at times, you're going to want some comfort in this big beast. And it has it. Now, Toyota pickup trucks and SUVs. Amazing. That's all I can say. And, a little part of me is trying to sell you on it. But that's for a reason. I personally own a Toyota pickup truck. as well as SUV. And all I have to say is great things about them. These cars will last way past 300,000 miles. Guaranteed. Very little maintenance. A theory, you could probably drive these things to the end of time and do maintenance maybe twice. No, it's just a theory. Don't take it literally. But still, that's just how good Toyota pickups and SUVs are. Now, before we get to sedans, I want to show off some of those sports cars. Of course, as you can see, the Dodge Viper. A powerhouse. This vehicle is literally a race car. If you're looking for speed, excitement, fun, that's a package deal. Plus, it can be a convertible. It's a very beautiful car, and I'll show it to you out in the lot. And I'll explain more. We don't really, discuss our sports cars right here. We like to show it. We like to, the proof is in the pudding. And right out there sits the pudding. Same thing goes for the Pontiac Firebird and the Chevy Camaro. These are vehicles that I need to show you face to face. Now, I do have a flyer here on the Chevy Camaro. And just because I like you, I'll take some time here and give you a little information about it. Actually, it's the Pontiac Firebird, not the Camaro. So, the Pontiac Trans Am exists for one reason: to launch you into another dimension. Hit the gas pedal and the computer-controlled 305 horsepower Ram air-inducted V8. Mind-bending acceleration. A responsive 6-speed anticipates your appetite for the road. Attack corners with the support of high-performance suspension and 17-inch wheels. Standard dual airbags and ABS are always on standby. So strap on a Trans Am and step into the future, because technology should move you. The Pontiac Trans Am Firebird is a beautiful sports car. Same thing with the Chevy Camaro. I always wanted a Chevy Camaro. It's a beautiful car. Especially the 60s and 70s, yeah. I agree. Now, we were saying about sedans. So we have quite a few sedans to choose from. And, a lot of them, are alike. 4 doors, wheels, get you to point A to point B. Good for the family. Good for trips. Take for instance, well, let's start with the smallest. Now, it's the Dodge Intrepid. And it comes with a 3.3 liter V6 24 valve overhead cam. Standard rear seat heat and airbags. Standard air conditioning. AM, FM, cassette player. The works. Even has child safety windows that only come down halfway. So, it's a really nice family car. Now, like I said, we have quite a few sedans on the lot. Here we have your Oldsmobile. Family trusted for the longest time. You always hear stories about, grandparents talking about their olds from back in the day, and all the fond memories they had. Well, these are that type of vehicle. They're right in between family car and luxury. They're in between. They got a little bit of both. And just like this, it says, put your money in a safe place. No matter what the economic forecast, there is one investment you can always feel comfortable with. The Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra. Historically, the Cutlass Sierra has proven to be a solid, long-term investment. In fact, of the 1.7 million Sierras sold since their introduction, a remarkable 97% are still on the road. That is a lot, yeah. Of course, such an impressive rate of return has not gone unnoticed. For years, the Cutlass Sierra has been one of the most popular cars in its class. But the real beauty of investing in a Cutlass is the peace of mind you get thanks to truly unique features. The Oldsmobile Edge, the most comprehensive owner satisfaction program in the industry. And then, of course, you can call the number on the flyer if you'd like to find out more details on that. But, amazing cars. Yeah, it'll make you look like, like your grandfather, but still, safety, performance, reliability. Yes, the Lincoln Town Car, that's another one. That's even more luxurious than the Cutlass, to be honest. But the Lincoln Town Car is an amazing car. Beautiful, beautiful exterior, beautiful interior. Smooth ride. It's like floating on air. Now, if you want a sedan that doesn't make you feel like an old man, we have the Crown Victoria and the Taurus. both by Ford, and both amazing cars. That's right. The Crown Victoria is actually used by the police. So, you know, if they're using it to catch speeders, report fast to crimes, you know it's got to be reliable. And it is. Same with the Taurus, for that matter. Right here. It's a very sleek looking sedan. Very aerodynamic. And quite comfortable. My cousin has a Ford Taurus GL, a Grand Luxury, and you know it is absolutely comfortable. Getting in, it almost feels like you're at home. It really does. It's an amazing car, amazing. You've rode in one before? And what was your experience? Yeah, I agree. Now, I have one more sedan I'd like to show you. And then I want to take you out on the lot and show you some of these vehicles firsthand. Now, you were interested in the Lincoln, as well as the Oldsmobile and the Taurus. Well, here's a vehicle where you can get all three of those in one. This is the Eagle Premier. The Eagle Premier is the only domestic sedan with actual European refinement. Its classically sculpted lines are from the Italian studio whose designs include the legendary BMW M1. The advanced design engine is a collaborative work by three of Europe's major automotive firms. Overhead cams, multi-point electronic fuel injection, the V6 standard, and the smooth-flowing automatic transmission is from the same German builder, patronized by some of Europe's most prestigious car makers. European culture makes a significant contribution to the Premier. Any number of domestic cars are civilized, only one is cultured. It's a beautiful vehicle. Nice family car, work vehicle, you know, business and pleasure. Out of all the vehicles I showed you today, right here, have I caught your eye or your attention with any? Well, that is excellent to hear. Let me grab my notebook and jot some of these down that you're interested in. That way, we don't have to waste time out with me showing you vehicles that you're not interested in. So, what vehicles piqued your interest? The Toyota pickup truck, the Toyota 4Runner, the Dodge Ram and Dodge Viper, okay. The Chevy Camaro, the Eagle Premier, alright. the F-150 and this Saab, the Saab 900 Turbo. I didn't tell you about that car because that's one of the ones I want to show you out there. The Saab 900 Turbo is a car that you will probably fall in love with. Trust me. It's beautiful inside and out, and the performance is absolutely amazing. The price tag is a little high though, so that'll be something you'll have to think about. Yeah. All right, well, are you ready to head out to the lot? Great. First, so we're having this giveaway, and you have the chance to win a few prizes. You can win a $1,000 prize. You can win a new entertainment system. You can win a new car. The Dodge Viper, as a matter of fact. Just by you visiting today. So I'm going to put today's date. My name. Okay, that's your name. And okay. So I'm going to need your name, your signature here, your phone number, and your initials. There you are. Thank you. Would you like another cup of coffee before we head out? No? Okay. All right. Well, let me get a sip of mine before we head out here. Okay. I'm ready if you are.